I do a lot of gigs. Well, not a lot. I do some gigs out in Iraq and Afghanistan and stuff like that. Which, if I was in an American crowd right now, they'd go, ooh, yeah. But I'm not, so I can be honest with you, I do it for money. And the first time, over there, it's like I'm king of it. The first time I go do a gig in Iraq, they fly me and my manager in a passenger plane into Kuwait. Now, it turns out that Kuwait is a regular country that anyone can visit. Then, a military truck gets me and my manager and drives us over the border into Iraq and drops us off. And we're standing in the middle of the desert of a war-torn country. We can't see anything on the horizon. And I turn to my manager and go, "Good booking, fuckface." And then this helicopter comes in over the horizon and lands in front of us. And the blades are still going. And this soldier runs off and goes, "Excuse me, are you Jim Jeffries?" And I went, "What other white cunt were you looking for in the desert at this exact location?" Then he hands me my bulletproof vest and my helmet. He's obviously wearing his bulletproof vest and his helmet. His are camouflaged. Mine, fucking blue. And I said, "Why do I have a blue vest and helmet?" He said, "That's so the enemy know you're a civilian." I'm like, does the enemy give a shit? That's my main concern, because I've never been a sniper. But every time I got off the helicopter, I was surrounded by soldiers protecting me. If I was a sniper, I'd be like, the cunt in blue looks important, right? So, we got in this helicopter. And we're sitting in this chopper. That's what we call them in the biz, chopper. And I'm sitting here, and I've got two soldiers sitting next to me there. My manager, Brett's sitting there. He's got two soldiers sitting next to him. There's two soldiers in the cockpit. There's a great big door open next to me there. And there's another door open there. And at that door, there's a soldier with a great big gun on a hinge with bullets coming out of it like that thing that Chewbacca wears. And we take off, and off we go to Baghdad. And as we hit the border of the city, I hear a great big bang! And these two small flares shoot out from the small wings of the helicopter, followed by a trail of smoke. And then the helicopter goes... Now, the reason they do this is when they get over the danger area, if there's a heat-seeking missile, it'll be distracted by the flares, and then the helicopter will fly at a range. Very clever. Now, they never told me this was happening. As far as I'm concerned, the wings have just exploded. And we're now plummeting to our death. And it's nice to know how you react under pressure. Because I reacted thusly by vomiting over my lovely blue vest, ironically making it more camouflage than it was before. And yelling out, "We're going down!" The two pilots, the soldiers, the gunner, they all start pissing themselves laughing. They're reaching through, they're high-fiving each other. It turns out they've been waiting for this joke for months. I'm cleaning vomit off myself going, "Ah, you guys are a good one. Thank you for defending my freedom." Right? So I sit back down covered in vomit in the helicopter. And so I'm trying to look out the door to try to unqueeze myself. And I'm looking out over the ground over Baghdad. By the way, Baghdad, beautiful city, untouched. And I look out on the ground and I see a little Arab fella with a handgun shooting up at the helicopter. Just once again, I freak out. "We're being fired on!" The gunner now is laughing so fucking hard. He's laughing even harder than he's before. He's laughing so hard he's killed over. The gun's just dangling out in a hinge. And I'm like, "What's your fucking problem, man?" And he's like, "Jim, you're gonna have to calm down, mate. We're in a military helicopter with a bulletproof bottom. That's a handgun. We're so high up the bullets can't even reach us. They just sort of go..." And then I jokingly said, "I bet our bullets can reach him." And he went, "Oh yeah." And the little cunt died. And I was like, I was just saying, mate. I was just saying. I didn't want to ruin anyone's day. Isn't that a fun story about a man dying?